Hello and welcome to episode 80 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, I'm rather surprised to be saying we have made it to the final two games of the season, away to Ipswich Town and then at home to Blackpool. So let's get straight into the action and I'll show you the team to face Ipswich Town in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face the trip to Ipswich Town, and it is Carter in goal, back for Vecchio, Garo, Bornau and Rodney. Diallo at the base of midfield, Gray and Harris ahead of him, and Ciso on the left, Zarate on the right. Pellegrini returns up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant manager is recommending carry your last performance into this match and we'll do well. I see no reason to disagree with him. So we'll outstretch the arms, nice friendly gesture, and go with that. No point putting the pressure on at this stage of the season. So let's go and see if we can beat Ipswich Town. Okay, and we'll get the match underway. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go and only react if we absolutely need to. Ipswich in the blue, we're in our white strip, so both teams in their familiar colours. Sheriff cuts it back and they've hit the crossbar already. It's cleared and Ciso crosses halfway. Surely he's been fouled there. He has, but the highlight comes to an end. So I'm going to encourage. It's a good start. I know it's slightly ahead of the 10-minute mark. And as things stand, we will qualify today. But if we could win, that will make that much more likely. And Ciso shot, and it's beaten away. Didn't cross the line. And the highlight comes to an end. And it's straight down the other end. And Ipswich Town go close, but not quite close enough for them. And at the moment, we are not qualifying because Bristol City are now ahead. So we need to win. And we will still need something on the final day as it stands. That could all change again. Diallo into Harris. Rodney forward for Zarate. Plays it into the box. Pellegrini doesn't get there. Zarate wins it back but then gives it away. And Ipswich managed to play it out over halfway. Finding Small on the left hand side. He plays it back to Elise. Small plays it through for Awudu. And Martin Sheriff has scored for Ipswich. It's Ipswich Town 1, Fulham 0. So we need to demand more. And we will be making a sub at half time. Garo plays it forward for Zarate. Back to Rodney. Ball over the top. Zarate running onto it. Has he got some support? No. And it's a really easy save for Alex Palmer in the Ipswich goal. But Rodney with a throw in to Harris. Rodney forward for Pellegrini, who hits the shot and it's off the woodwork, but Pellegrini's offside. We are going to go into the final day still in possession of a playoff place and with our destiny in our own hands as it stands. But I'd like to have a little bit of breathing room. At the moment there isn't any. We have to be better. And we're going to make some subs. So Bornau's coming off for Ben Wilmot. Let's swap him and Caden Rodney around. Makes very little difference, but Caden Rodney is more comfortable in the middle than Ben Wilmot. And Ben Wilmot is equally comfortable in both positions, I think. Yes, he is. So we'll do it that way round. And we'll also take Ibrahima Diallo off and bring on, in fact we'll drop Archie Gray to defensive midfield, and Diallo can then replace, in fact Zarate can drop into midfield, and then Diallo can be replaced by Isaiah Jones. Pietro Pellegrini also needs to come off. He'll be replaced by Randolph Lloyd. So that's 3 changes at half time. And let's see if we can get back into the match. So demand more. We'll go attacking as well. And let's see if we can wrestle the initiative back from Ipswich and have our destiny firmly in our own hands for the final day of the season. At the moment, it's going to take an almighty swing, but it is still not entirely within our own hands. Even if we, if we win, it's still not necessarily in our own hands at the moment. If we get a draw, then a win on the final day guarantees a playoff place. So a draw here is fine, and that's what we're aiming for at the moment. Sharif plays it in, and Connor Chaplin has a second goal for Ipswich. Ipswich 2, Fulham 0. We did not want that. Fire up. And let's see if we can get them back into it. Right, Vecchio, the left back. Blanco's going to come on in his place as Small comes forward. And Wilmot is dispossessed by Sheriff. Ogwuru with the shot, and Daniel Ogwuru has a third for Ipswich. And our goal difference advantage is being eroded. This is getting worrying at this stage at 3-0 down. So we still have an advantage of 6 as it stands. And it is full time. Ipswich Town 3, Fulham 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of the episode, the final game of the season, which will determine whether we make the playoffs. Okay, here we go then. It all comes down to this, and the maths is pretty simple. If we beat Blackpool, we will qualify for the playoffs as long as Bristol City don't win their game by 6 more goals than we beat Blackpool, and they are away to Huddersfield Town, and our opposition Blackpool need to take a point to guarantee survival, and they will survive even if they lose as long as Birmingham don't beat their opposition, which is Blackburn Rovers. So let's get into the action, and I'll show you the team that's going to go and play Blackpool in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for that decisive final match of the season at home to Blackpool, and it is Carter in goal, back 4 of Blanco, Vecchio, Bornau and Wilmot, Diallo at the base of midfield, Gray and Harris ahead of him, and Ciso on the left, Zarate on the right, Lloyd up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant manager is recommending I want to see a marked improvement from all of you today. I think that's absolutely right. So we will point the finger and agree with him. And that seems to have gone down reasonably well, apart from with a couple of the substitutes. The only member of the starting 11 not happy with that is Ibrahima Diallo. We'll keep an eye on him. So let's go into the tunnel for a quick tunnel interview. Are you under any sort of pressure, given that most people believe a defeat here will cost you your job? My belief is unwavering. and I'm fully confident we can turn things around. I want a bit more from everyone. Okay, let's get into the match and let's see if we can pull this off. So Blackpool get us underway. Cresswell to Watmo, and it's played diagonally out to the right hand side. Bayliss, Gabriel to Galdames, into Bayliss, played it forward, and it's dinked over the goalie.
Results from a search.
And Damar Brown has given Blackpool the lead. So that's completely not what we needed in the first minute of the match. We don't want to go very attacking. Attacking will do. Absolutely demand more. And we will need to win the match to stand any chance of clinching a playoff place. With the results going against us, Lloyd over the free kick, hits the woodwork, and Lyons clears it for Blackpool. So another demand more incoming. Where is it all going wrong? It's going wrong up front with Lloyd and Zarate, and at the back with Wilmot. So those are the three changes I'm going to make at half time. Another demand more before that though. And it's Lyons with a free kick. Short one to Dearman, back to Lyons. Zarate puts him under pressure, but Watmo picks it up. And Carter's come out, not got there, and Damar Brown's made it 2-0 to Blackpool. So this is all going badly, badly wrong. And we're 2-0 down, going into the dressing rooms at half time. So much work ahead. Let's thrash the arms. What was that? Right, let's go. We've got loads of changes we need to make. So we've got a disenchanted Bornow to get rid of. Garo can come on. Caden Rodney can replace Wilmot at right back. I'm not bothered if I make 5 changes here, to be honest. Blanco on a yellow card. Let's get Vecchio out to left back, Blanco off, and Wild on. And in midfield, Fabian Zarate is on a 6.3, so he needs to come off. So Isaiah Jones is going to come on there. And my final change is going to be Randolph Lloyd for Pietro Pellegrini, who's going to need to be the hero. So 5 changes, all subs made at half time. Let's get the lads out there. Let's demand more. And let's see if we can get back into this nice and quickly. So if we can get a goal nice and quick, then we may have a chance. Rodney plays it into Garo, to Wild, back to Vecchio, to Wild, Diallo, out to the right hand side for Jones, back to Rodney who crosses, it's headed away. Bayliss completes the clearance, but Vecchio picks it up. Wild to Diallo, Vecchio out to the left hand side, and Enciso, his cross is cut out, and we now have it with Gray to Vecchio. Diallo's ball over the top. Gabriel picks it up for Blackpool, finds Bayliss, who clears. Wild picks it up. Diallo to Harris, in for Enciso, and Julio Enciso has got one back. No, he hasn't. It's been disallowed. That would have been an absolutely ideal start to the second half, but it's not to be. So we'll demand more again and see if we can get back into it. Blackpool, as it stands, are surviving comfortably. The irony is they'll survive even if we beat them with the other results going the way they are. So demand more. Nick Carter's chosen today to have a complete nightmare in goal. And Enciso's had a nightmare on the left as well. Time is running out. We're into 2 minutes of stoppage time. And that's full time. Fulham 0, Blackpool 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so here is confirmation of the final league table. Stoke are promoted to the Premier League as winners of the Championship. They're joined in automatic promotion by Derby County, who finish 7 points behind them with a not too shabby 88 points. And the playoffs are occupied by Millwall, Blackburn, Bristol City and Norwich. We end up in 8th place with 78 points from our 46 matches, 2 points adrift of the playoffs, and it remains to be seen whether we will be in a job come the start of the new season or not. So I will stop there. I will play through the next 7 days or so and see if there's any sign that the board are going to sack me. And I'll be back at that point to let you know what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well, we haven't had to wait very long. Just 2 days since the season finished. It's now Monday the 12th of May, and the board have asked for a meeting regarding my position at the club. It's the 3rd or 4th meeting that we've had in the last couple of months. So let's go in and see if I can save my job again. So we'll attend the meeting. We're not happy with your current performance and are considering your position. We'd like to know why you think the team have performed so badly. I'm going to try and convince them that we're playing well and form will eventually shine through. Trust the process. Right. I am going to ask them to show some faith. And they have decided that I am going to be fired. So I am no longer in charge. And so on the next episode, we will be job hunting. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.